If you are looking in the Chico, California area for a home to settle in 2025, you have come to the right place. My name is Sierra Haskins and I own the NorCal Life Real Estate Group. Every week I'm out here in different areas of Butte County to show you what's available on market and to give you some data to consider when making your decisions about the areas, what you're looking for, and what's happening in the market that might affect those decisions. This week's tour of homes is here in Chico, and one of these properties just might be a good fit for you. Come check them out and let's see what you think. Before we start this week's tour, we're obviously coming off a very challenging year and you have some decisions to make about buying or selling. So I'm going to give you a quick rundown of where we are. Now, we thought interest rates were going to come down in 2024, and that obviously didn't happen. We actually saw them go back up because inflation has been a little bit stickier than we thought, and employment situation is staying hotter than we expected. So the Fed is kind of in this tough place figuring out that kind of balance. Now, I'm here to guide you through it though, and what we all have to understand is that the pricing dynamics in this current market are such that whether you buy now or sell now, you can always refinance later, and rates may be higher for longer. So right now might actually be the best time to buy or sell. Now, I'm happy to get on a call with you anytime and talk in depth with you about what's happening in the market and why. And you can book a Zoom call with me anytime using the link in the video's description. I would be happy to chat with you about it. But now with that being said, let's talk about the first house. We are kicking off this week's house tour right here at 1016 Laurie Drive. This home is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It's 1,751 square feet, and it's currently listed at $569,500. Now, this property has a beautiful, low-maintenance front yard and a gorgeous archway with double front doors leading right into the house. Inside, you're going to see that the interior has been recently painted, giving it a really kind of updated and fresh feel. There's vinyl plank flooring throughout the house, and there's all sorts of little upgrades like Bluetooth ceiling fans throughout the entire home. In the living room, there is a step-down room, and it's got high beam ceilings, and it has a cozy fireplace for these kind of colder nights that we've been having lately. You can see that it's kind of blowing out here a little bit right now, and I'm starting to get a little cold. But the fireplace in this house actually doubles on both sides. So it's going to be in the living room and then through the remodeled kitchen. And that has granite countertops, there's updated appliances, a huge pantry, and it looks out into a large dining room area as well. It's kind of the perfect setup for company. The primary suite in this home is beautiful with 2 big closets and a private bathroom with a walk-in shower, while the other 2 bedrooms are perfect maybe for kids' rooms or maybe a home office. Now, the backyard here is pretty private, and it has an in-ground PebbleTech pool with a removable pool fence already installed, which is really important for not only the safety of your family, but also it's really helpful for insurance purposes as well. There's all sorts of different fruit trees here. You've got grapefruit, lime, peach, there's a nectarine tree here as well. They're all mature and ready for you. It also comes with galvanized planters for anyone who wants to have maybe a vegetable garden or an area to plant flowers. A couple other benefits here. The garage has been insulated and has its own mini split for heat and air, and there's also carpet in there as well. And it does come with an oversized owned solar system, which is most definitely a benefit here in Northern California. Now, as far as location goes, we are on the northwest side of Chico, so you're going to be about maybe 3 miles to the Grateful Bean Coffee House, Soul Mexican Food, which is up by DeGarmo Park if you have young kids. It is a great community park with areas to rent for barbecues. You can have parties up there. It's got baseball fields and a big dog park. And then you can drive just a few miles down the opposite direction for dinner at maybe Italian Cottage. Farm Star Pizza is down there, and Rayleigh's is going to be pretty close by for groceries. So if you are looking for a home that isn't in the middle of town and is kind of tucked back into a private neighborhood, this may be one to put on your list of considerations. Okay, let's go check out house number 2. Our next stop for this week is here at 1367 Woodland Avenue. This beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath home is 2,316 square feet, and it's listed at $599,000. When you drive up, you're gonna notice a couple things. Now, the front yard has been meticulously cared for, and it's directly across the street from Bidwell Park. This location is highly sought after in Chico, and you're gonna see that homes on this street do not come to market very often. I actually had a buyer I was helping a while back that wanted to live on this street. So I walked the entire neighborhood and knocked on every single door to see if anyone knew of somebody who might be selling soon, with no luck. So they are few and far between. Now, when you walk inside this home, you're gonna see that the living room has original hardwood floors, beautiful archways, and big windows that let in a ton of natural light. There's also a cozy little fireplace here. Now, the kitchen has tile counters and an electric range that does have a gas line available if that's something that you prefer. It also has plenty of storage, and it has a great separate dining area as well. The master suite in this home is a good size with its own private bathroom, and one of the other bedrooms could also be used as a guest suite as it has its own private bathroom as well. So super convenient if you have either company staying or maybe multi-generational living situation going on. Tongue twister there. So out back, you're gonna find a large, low maintenance backyard with a hot tub and plenty of space to build a pergola, maybe a bigger deck out back. There is a lot you can do. There's tons of potential in this backyard. It's got a really good start, but definitely something that you can work from. Now, this home has a driveway alongside the home. It's nice and private. There is an EV charger already installed in the garage. So if you drive an electric vehicle, that's already here for you. The house has owned solar and a brand new high efficiency HVAC system, both huge benefits here in Chico. So now, as I mentioned to you, it's on the west side of Highway 99 across the street from Bidwell Park. So if you want to go uptown to breakfast at either maybe Morning Thunder or Upper Crust Bakery, maybe you want to go Saturday morning to the farmer's market, you can walk across the street and head uptown using the big walking paths. We bike here often through Bidwell Park, and a lot of people kind of refer to it as a pedestrian highway, which I love. So if you are looking for a place that has a great feeling to it right across the street from Bidwell Park and maybe is a little slice of what makes Chico, Chico, this might be one for you to consider. Okay, one more to go. That's on the east side of Highway 99. Again, the tongue twister. It's getting a little cold out here, so let's go check it out. Our last home today is this amazing 2-story home at 8 Heartwood Court. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home that's 1,656 square feet, and it's priced at $524,000. Now, I love the layout of this home. So inside, you're gonna find a little sitting area that might be good for morning coffee or reading, and then it flows right into a big, bright dining room area. There's a separate living room with a fireplace, and the common areas have laminate hardwood flooring throughout this home. The kitchen is not an open kitchen, as it does not look out into the dining room, so it would not be considered an open concept. It definitely has its own defined space, but it does look out into the living room area, so you can still visit with family while you're preparing your meals. It does have a newer Wolf stove, a good amount of storage, and a sliding door that goes right out into the backyard. It's an absolutely beautiful home. Now, upstairs, the primary suite includes the walk-in closet in the ensuite bathroom that we all love, with the dual vanities, a soaking tub, and a walk-in shower. The other 2 bedrooms upstairs are also a good size. They're a little bit on the smaller side, but they're definitely good for younger kids. There's also a loft area, which could be used for maybe a home office or a playroom. Now, we just had a buyer that turned her loft area into a full yoga studio, so there is something else that you could use that for as well. Now, the backyard here is a little bit smaller, so it might be good for anyone who doesn't want a huge yard to care for. but it does have a really great spacious side yard that's got a pergola, really cool lights, and a water fountain, making it a great place to sit out, maybe entertain friends or family. It's kind of a cool spot back there, so definitely one to check out. Now, Heartwood is located more on the southeast side of Chico. We are close to Kohl's for clothing, Chili's restaurant, Planet Fitness is right here at the Chico Mall. We're kind of right down here in this area. It is close to 99 if you commute for work, for maybe like going towards Yuba City or Sacramento area. And it's also close to Highway 32 if you want to head up to Forest Ranch to maybe hike, or farther up to Deer Creek if you are into fishing or hiking up there as well. It might be a perfect choice for a growing family or anyone looking for a really conveniently located home. It's a great spot here, tucked into this little cul-de-sac. Might be one to consider. And these are the 3 homes on this week's tour. I can assure you that there are so many homes right now on market to choose from in this Chico area. So if you would like to see what else is available, book a call with me by Zoom, and I would be happy to talk with you to see how maybe me or my team could be of help. You're going to find all of my contact information right here in the video's description below. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram for more community business highlights, community events, and more. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next week.